What in the world is going on in Minneapolis? Why is it this one city in this one state happens, and I say that in air quotes, to be Walz? Walz suspends his reelection campaign. I mean, is there something unique about Minneapolis? Or is the Trump administration or is the press just picking on Minnesota? It seems to be a really wild town. Second, or moving on from that, I said to myself, let me go ahead and review what is going on. I want to see, I'm like, I guess the rest of you, holding judgment, holding conclusive judgments on what happened. Was it a murder? Was it not? Was it excessive force? Was it justified? Was it not? And like the first killing, I'm not seeing that there was definitive evidence one way or the other. What I am seeing, like the last time, is chaos and confusion between federal authorities, state authorities, and the press. So I was watching some of the coverage. CNN was saying their analysis says that there was no brandishing of the firearm, or the gun was in the holster, something like that. And then you have DHS coming out before anybody saying that an armed man was killed in a matter of self-defense of ICE officers. So, and then, like I said in my video, all it took was another half a second later for the Democrats, almost all of them who came out to say we won't fund the government next week, which was supposed to, or this week really, which was supposed to sail through after I think everybody came out with egg on their face after the last one, after the Democrats didn't get what they wanted. So what do we shut down for? But I will say, some of the comments on my video were, I don't care how long this shutdown is, we're losing every right in this country. So perhaps I'm not alone thinking that shutdowns are that unpopular. I want to hit on a few more of the headlines for today, at least how I think of them. In good promise to you guys, I wanted to give a little more of my time to seeing what's going on in the NFL. So I watched a little bit of football, and my God, the Broncos game in Colorado was completely snow driven. That was something. They were playing in blizzard-like conditions. It was something to watch. I'm sort of happy to see, let's say, Republicans like Tom Tillis are calling for some sort of accountability when it comes to ICE's job. Like I said in yesterday's video, it's about time some Republicans step up and say, listen, ICE might have been justified one or both times, but it's time that some accountability is being spoken for here. Either there's a couple of headlines that Michael put in his newsletter. Congress or the administration itself need to act. Something needs to happen. And they're not wrong. They're not wrong. It's sort of refreshing to see that there are common sense Republicans out there. I do wonder what the Obamas think. Condemning ICE's tactics, Obama was pretty aggressive in deporting people. So I wonder if his position is consistent with his actions during his presidency. I don't see how he can't be. And sort of interestingly, when it came to firearms, when we discussed it last stream, the firearm of Alex Preddy was a SIG P320. Some gun experts are saying that the SIG Sauer was known for accidental discharges. What a mistiming or a bad timing for an accidental discharge when you're approaching federal ICE officers. Like I said, there's very little conclusive evidence either direction in this killing, just like there was for the last one. So I don't know how people can really make judgments so rash. And I'm also yet to see any nuance in Schumer's proposal to shut down the government minus DHS funding. You cannot strip the entire Department of Homeland Security of funding. Maybe you can target certain programs, but strip the entire DHS of funding? That's It's ludicrous. It's ludicrous. And like I said in my video, imagine he said something constructive like, we're going to shut down the government until we pass this bipartisan immigration reform. Maybe I'd even be for that. Maybe. Um, I don't know, but I mean, that's more of a productive threat or a productive shutdown, isn't it? That's my 2 cents. That's my 2 cents.